You're basically taking everything from the map.
You know that 1,000 gold per minute, that means that you're going to be fully decked, that you're going to fully stack by 10 minutes of the game, right?
Yes, you're
That's
so
gonna be
busy.
like 10 minutes, and then you're going to have all the items that you need for the battle.
Yeah.
Wow. Let's see, we are back. Scarz against Gen.G Esports. Let's see what this game is gonna have for us.
Oh, I love the idea that Gen.G, the bottom lane duo actually have like two Purifier on their own, trying to avoid being controlled by the minor CC chains right there.
They know that Lupin is going to be a force to be reckoned with in the late game, right? That Lupin can initiate on them really easily, and they did not have the ability to survive on the damage from the other Scarz members.
To the mid and trying to fight over the sprint. And here we go. Go to the side of Gen.G.
That Sprite is going to go to Gen.G. They're going to try to take control of all these different jungle animals.
I mean, the river spread is also very important when it comes to the top laner especially.
The river spread just can give you that little advantage that you need, right? If you're controlling every single river sprite, you will be able to take a little bit of an advantage with someone else. As we can see, the 2v2 brawl just bring it in. Xianyu is going to have to proc his flash to run away. Jing is going to take 1 kill, is going to take 2 kills, but Simonsi is going to come in just to close this as a 2v1 trade for Scarz.
It's a fair trade for Jerry, especially. He gained like 2 kills, even though he's kind of 1-on-1 trade with Sui Sui, but it's fine.
Oh, come on,
I think Jerry can accept this.
He took 2 kills and he took first blood, so I could go with that trade every single day.
And let's see how aggressive that Mengya can get with the first ability concentrating restoring HP for you all the time.
Yeah.
Best solution when it comes to 1-to-1.
Let's see what's going to happen. As we can see over here right now, Gen.G is just trying to be very aggressive. They get vision on that red buff, so they'll be able to control the timing that is going to spawn.
I think like both teams are saving every minute to do the right thing. So the rhythm is quite fast because you're seeing that the jungler taking care of the top lane and the top waves, and wow, let's see how much damage and the speed and how efficient like Wailing is trying to take this tower down.
Wow, they're so fast. Look at this. It's been not even 3 minutes and that turret's just down to 1/3 of his HP.
And we have like the damage deduction system to protect the outer tier 1 turrets.
True.
In the early 4 minutes.
In the first 4 minutes, that's going to be 1 more minute of it, and then after that, Wailing is going to be able to take that turret easily and rotate to mid.
I think something might be happening down here.
Let's wait and see. Lupu is just trying to take the vision. Look at the position of Lupu. It allows him to be able to see from anyone, from any kind of threat coming in from the red buff jungle.
Nice ambition here, ASC, trying to find some opportunity of their enemies, hiding in the bush, using the second ability to, if Gen.G wants to go any further, I think they will be stunned. Right there.
They're going to have to be careful. They're going to have to tread carefully through the valley if they want to be able to survive.
Gen.G planning to play this game quite smoothly.
Look at that. They're just going to go for the push right over here. They have nothing to do. He's going to proc his ult as he sees that he's going to be stunned from behind. He's going to come in 1 time, 2 times. Mengya is going to disappear. It's going to be a perfect control for Paso Sanyu.
Good combo there, using the flash to get closer to the backliner, using the ultimate crowd control over 3 members, so successfully gaining like 2 life back. Wailing is got killed, and the Purify has been activated.
I love the way that Scarz just made a decision in there, right? They just knew that Wailing was just pushing in too deep. He was completely comfortable, and Xianyu pushing his ult, and then Jing the ultimate just completely. It was the best place for Jing to proc her ultimate in there.
There were like 2 circles, 2 AoE circles right there. Like Zhao Jing's ultimate is inside of Jin's ultimate, enabling the team members to isolate Gen.G into 2 parts.
No one in that area was going to be able to survive, as Lupu is going to try to proc his ult gonna be why Jing is gonna be able to survive.
I think Gen.G is quite marksman-centered in this particular game. They're paying a lot of times on changing Wailing from the bottom to the top and trying to go just surrounding the marksman and go wherever the marksman want to go.
And that's actually really good, right? Like it is very positive for them since Wailing has had such a great performances today.
Yes.
So let's be a little bit more marksman dependent. Let's try to put our core into the marksman instead of putting it in Suese, giving Suese the opportunity to keep farming, no?
So clearly both junglers still need some time to farm up, all taking up all the resources on the side lanes while the remaining 4 teammates trying to see some opportunity in the mid.
Let's wait and see. Right now, Frey is gonna have to run away.
Good positioning for Lam.
Good position, look at that. Master Lupan is gonna try to control, it's not gonna be enough. The Lupu Fallen God is gonna be wide, and right now they have priority to control this red buff.
Good communication coming from these moves and these rotations. So we can see that Wailing immediately pulls out the ultimate, trying to offer the entire team more damage if some team fight is about to happen, because the jungler clearly had a very good spot.
The jungler clearly had a good spot right over there, right? So it's important for us to be able to protect our back laners. That's why Lupan is such a great and such strong support, right? Because it just allows you to have a 360 degrees vision around your marksman.
Let's see what Ezio can do to protect Autumn. Autumn actually has like an MVP for the very first battle since today.
Yes. Exactly.
Economic rankings.
You see Jerry already having a very big advantage in comparison to anyone else in the other Generation G team.
Oh, dangerous.
Lupu with the Fallen God is gonna land it on Lupan. It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be able to be lethal. Right now, Gen.G has got green light just to keep poking 1 time, 2 times, 3 times, pushing JY just to go back.
You know, JY is trying to find some opportunity because Autumn and both Ezio are standing too close and too upfront. But unfortunately, Glow got discovered by the enemies and just got brought down by Jing. Nice play by Jerry. We were just seeing how much gold he has.
Exactly. Jerry's got the priority right now. This is exactly what he wants to do when you have a 1,500 gold advantage to the top gold carrier on the other team. Like, you need to be the one making the fight. Go and call them. Let's go. Lure them in.
Oh, one more special way for Lan to kill the jungler is that you use her ultimate to pull out the jungler and the buff and trying to finish off the kill right there.
Yes, exactly. Look at that. Wailing taken extremely low. Sanyu is gonna proc his ult, but it's not gonna be enough. Right now, Jing is gonna come in. He's gonna take 1 kill. Right now, he's gonna take some 30 damage. He's gonna have to pull back.
So Wailing is quite dangerous because Purify is being forced out and he was controlled by Rover the Xiangyu it is. So it's a 0-2 trading favor for Scarz. And let's see whether Scarz can make something more happen. They have to start snowballing. They have accumulated a slight leading on the gold, but I don't think it's enough.
Yes, exactly. Autumn taking that red buff, but being taken extremely low as well. Right now is the moment for Scarz to just really put the foot on the pedal right now, right? Rilver just taking everyone extremely low. It's not going to be enough. And then 4 people against that Lupu.
Nice.
Nothing that Lupu could have done in there, surrounded by players from Scarz.
Nice combo there. Luban Master together with Zhaojun's second ability. Pull back and throws right there. It's nowhere to escape.
Nowhere to escape. Right now, Jing is going to try to make the push on the bottom lane. Look at that. Needs to be on her feet because the red team, Gen.G Sports, is making the rotation towards her.
I think Scarz can do a little bit push, wave arrangement and go for the Dark Tyrant. And get ready for to gain the River Vision. It will be a better way.
And it's actually going to go on the other way around. It's going to be Gen.G, the one that is going to control that Tyrant. It was the last Tyrant before the 10 minutes mark when we're going to start spawning our Shadow Tyrant and our Shadow Overlords.
The Overlord and Tyrant have been enhanced.
10 minutes right now. The cannon are about to spawn.
Let's see that.
Oh.
Lupan jumping in, trying to initiate. Lupu with the wild, with the fallen god is gonna be wide. Master Lupan's taken extremely low, but it's gonna be Shenmongsi that's gonna be able to drop a bomb right back onto him. Right now we can see Jing trying to run away. It's Jerry trying to survive. It's not gonna be enough because Sui Sui comes in and takes one more kill.
Did not plan to let you go. So chase for Jing for a long while using another ability, ultimate cooldown completed, and giving it an extra dash, finish off that kill.
That is a massive kill for Sui Sui, right? Because Jerry was the person with the most gold, and we know that whenever that you kill someone that has more gold than you, then the reward that you get is actually bigger.
Yes, we are together, but it's a little bit turning around for each team because Gen.G finally chased back the gold deficit and started to lead instead.
Yes, exactly. Look at that. Rilbert taking low. Faye's gonna try to use all his abilities to slow him down.
I think this game will last over 20 minutes.
Over 20 minutes, yeah?
Over 20 minutes.
Let's wait and see. Let's wait what's going to happen in the next 3, right? Because the teams, after you get to 15, 16 minutes, they need to start thinking about, do they want to actually finish it right now, try to make a push? Or do they want to wait for the Tempest Dragon?
Because each team from each side, they all have those mages who can clean away fast enough instead of Mai Shinanui or other kind of assassin like Sheng Guan.
Yes.
So it will be completely acceptable if you're facing some turret threats. You clean away fast enough and again goes back and trying to gain the river vision.
Look at that. Jerry tried to come
Overlord?
here to try to contest that Overlord, but it was not enough as he had to push back. Lupan is going to call and Brook in one more time.
Wow.
It's going to be Lupu trying to jump in. Xiangyu completely devastated. He's going to be completely isolated from his teammates and just being taken down.
Isolation it is. I know what he was trying to do.
Yeah.
But unfortunately, they have Sun Bing. The flexibility is one thing you cannot neglect. A lot of damage being put on the Gen.G, but it's nicely done with Gen.G. Together, Luban's second ability offering a chain and a little shield at the same time.
Yeah, exactly. Having that Lupan over there is going to allow Autumn to be a little bit more aggressive. But look at Jerry, just kind of like waiting to push. Sui Sui is going to come in, but Jerry's going to have to push back. He did not want to engage into that one.
Waiting
That's
for
sure.
the bait.
He was waiting for someone else, right? He didn't want to take on Sui Sui. All right, 13 minutes mark of our game, and we can see, like, it's starting to look like we're gonna be in here for a long while. Right now, both teams are just playing it extremely careful. As we can see, the blue buff is going to spawn one more time, and it's going to be Gen.G trying to take control of it.
Yeah, I think Autumn is in a perfectly safe place because the support Luban actually develop a Winds of Redemption. So this item will enable OTO to protect Autumn so well because this is an item with an active effect, offering extra shield to the marksman.
So in the moment that he will see that Autumn is extremely low in HP, he just like proc his ability, take that active ability, and then he's going to be able to provide Autumn with a bigger shield.
But we can see that Gen.G is choosing completely different strategies by Faye making this Howling Emblem. So Howling Emblem offering the entire team another acceleration. So huge improvement in speed and trying to find and engage into any kind of team fights.
That's my favorite support item.
Oh, really?
The Howling Emblem. Because it just like gives you so much proactivity, right? Like, look at that. Right now, Howling Emblem comes in, and right now it's going to be a 5v1. Jeez, they're not going to be able to run away. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Nice rotation, right?
The Howling Emblem just allows you to be more proactive. You see people, ooh, the combo chain in there. That control chain, CC, amazingly done. Since Lupu came full HP and disappears from the map.
Melted down.
Melted down. Ouch. I don't want to be that man.
But the wave that here, Gen.G takes this tier 2 in the mid lane, and Jerry, even though he's dead, but successfully have the Siege Breaker on his hands.
Right now, Jerry, with that Siege Breaker, is going to be a huge menace. Not only for the back laners, but already for the front laners as well.
I love the idea that Wei Ling actually buys a pure sky. It's not a very common item for marksman, but especially designed for Meng Ya to buy. So Meng Ya can absorb HP back and trying to use a pure sky to increase and reduce the damage taken by the enemies and protect themselves quite well.
So it reduces the damage that he's taken, but at the same time allows him just to keep using his ability to recover HP, right?
Yes.
So it's going to allow him to be in battle for longer time, just dealing more damage. Look at that one more time. Jerry tried to step in there. It was not enough. Not a good decision. Right now, Gen.G has the priority over this Shadow Tyrant and Shadow Overlord.
This Overlord is extremely important for the following up game because Gen.G really needs and Shadow Overlord and the Vanguards to help them trying to push their waves deeper into their enemies' territories. So vision will be hard to get from the side of Scarz.
Yeah, exactly. The Shadow Bangers have been spawned, and right now it's going to be a great moment for Gen.G Esports to try to take on at least one of those high ground turrets.
Waiting for the right moment, Gen.G waiting for the cooldown of their common skills, waiting for the Vanguard to reach the high ground tower.
Look at that pressure on all three turrets. It looks grim for Scarz right now. They have no solution for this. The bottom lane turret is going to go down to ashes as the one in the mid lane is all the way to half HP.
The wave control is so important. We can actually see like three Vanguards get into the right position at the right time. This is what you should learn, what you should do during the team fights.
Look at that. Jerry's going to try to jump in, trying to clean, but the Fallen God is going to break the whole battleground into half. It's going to be taking that mid turret to 1/3 HP.
So the bottom high ground tower has been taken down. I think Gen.G, if they want to play this smoothly, they're just waiting for the next dragon to spawn, and that will be the time they call this game enough.
All right, so it's 17 minutes and 30 seconds, right? Like we know that the next Shadow Tyrant is going to be up in 60 seconds approximately. That's gonna put us to 18, 30, 19, very close to the Tempest Dragon.
I think Scarz only need to
survive to 20?
Buy themselves a little more time, 2 minutes and 3 minutes tops. But with the help of Zhao Jun's ultimate, I think they can do it quite easily.
Let's wait and see. Hopefully they can make it because we cannot have enough of this amazing match. Scarz just going all together. Look at that. The 5 players from Scarz just going all together, cleaning all the waves. Just being a team, right? It's time to protect the team.
And Gen.G fully itemized with a Succubus cloak, including in his item boards.
Succubus cloak that is going to lower down the damage provided by Meng Xi.
And both Sun Bing will be contributing to some magical.
That is totally true because right now,
here,
as we move forward in the game, as we get to 20 minutes, Sun Bing's damage is something that you need to start thinking about, right?
Another ambition here, killing spree. The marksman just went down.
Marksman's down. Wei Ling is gonna go back to base, and right now Lupu is gonna go and take company with him. And it's gonna be a 2-0 trade for Scarz.
Wow, maybe it's their opportunity to have the Shadow Tyrant instead of their enemies, and Gen.G really needs to go back, even though they have a very winning wave advantages on the bottom. But Zhao Jun managed to go back, and nothing happened there.
I don't think that JY landed his ultimate in the place that he really wanted to have it. Right? Like he really was aiming to jump on one Zhao Jun, but it was wide. Look at that. Zhao Jun just goes with the Winters here, procs the flash, and then one more time, Lupu is just being taken in between 4 people. It's not the first time that we see this happening in this game. JY needs to get his act together.
I think the reason that Scarz really picked the Gen.G is because Gen.G is a counter pick towards against Lu Bu. So you can predict where Lu Bu's ultimate will be on. You live a second ability right there. You may got a frozen Lu Bu there together with ultimate with Gen.G, just like we saw just now.
Exactly. Right now it's going to be the 20 minutes. The Tempest Dragon is going to be spawned. It's going to be part of the game. And right now, ladies and gentlemen, as we always say, it's a 50-50. Everything depends on who's going to control this Tempest Dragon.
Who will be the final winner for this match? The Tens is already there. Every single move might be taken cautiously.
Oh, look at that! Sui finding a way between the game and then takes Trojan out of this equation. Right now, Gen.G Esports have the advantage to take this Tempest Dragon.
You know, decisiveness is what we've been talking about for the entire whole day. Another engagement on here.
Lu Bu jumping in one more time. It's gonna be him that is gonna try to pay for his mistakes. It's not gonna be enough. Gen.G is gonna take him out of here. It's going to be another trade, but it's gonna be Gen.G the one that is gonna win the fight. Jerry tried to run away. It's not gonna be enough. They've got the minions in the mid lane. They have only a Master Lupin and a Gen.G in between them and the victory.
Oh, Wang Zhaojun just resurrect from the base. I think we can still see a lot of play and a lot of movement being shown because this game does not take an end.
That game is not going to finish yet. It's going to be 21 minutes and 30 seconds. No one has been able to control that Tempest Dragon. But that fighting there almost gave the victory to Gen.G.
That is really dangerous because they send the marksman Autumn to trying to clean the wave on the bottom while the rest of your teams are showing just standing right in front of Gen.G's teams. They have Sunbin, they have the acceleration, they will be at your face at any time. So take a look, deep look, and they really need to be extra careful with the standing point of their marksman. If Autumn is down, everything just melted away.
Exactly. Everything depends on Autumn being able to survive. Right now, the minions are pushing into the mid lane, so Jerry's going to have to go back to try to clean the wave. That's going to be the cue for Generation Gaming Esports to try to take the Tempest Dragon. It's going to be taken to half HP.
Gen.G is not going to finish this turn. They have to lure their enemies out, and that's the only thing they need to do.
They just need to lure them out, and they're not actually biting on that bait. They're not taking it. And right now it's going to be Sui trying to keep going on that Tempest Dragon.
Nice strategy being put out here because they have definitely a lot of wave pressure. With the super soldier rushing into the base, they can take whatever they like. They have to lure them out and trying to poke ability. I'll chip away the HP bars.
Jerry's gonna take control of that Tempest Dragon. The super minions are already pushing on the crystal. Ladies and gentlemen, this is gonna be the super minions that's gonna take the game for Gen.G. Jerry's gonna have to push back. They took the bait. They came in for the Tempest Dragon thinking that Scarz was gonna push back. It was not enough, and right now they have given that Tempest Dragon to them.
Poor decisioning from the side of Gen.G. They have 3 lanes of super soldiers. They can't let the super soldier go in deeper to the base and sending Scarz back to their base, trying to protect the fountain. But they just went too far from the dragon, so the Tempest Dragon actually went to enemy side. That's not a wise thing to do.
Uncontested, that dragon went to the side of Scarz. Generation G Gaming had the opportunity over there to actually just finish the game.
I mean, actually, you spent over like almost 25 minutes trying to take down the high ground turrets, and finally you got the super soldier advantages, and you are letting this out.
That should not happen. That
should not happen again. Gen.G really needs to calm themselves down. If you want to lure, just luring them, the strategy should be applied more clearly. The Tempest Dragon. We can see the Tempest Dragon is way long before it reached the state of being deaggroed, being back to again, and the HP is not gonna restore back. by itself.
It's not going to work right now. Look at that. The priority goes to the side of Scarz. Right now, they're able to clean the wave. That was the only thing that Generation Gaming had in their favor. That they have wave management, they have wave control, and right now, that wave control is just disappearing in front of their eyes.
Destiny being built, and Lu Bu almost reaching a full itemized state.
When Lu Bu is going to be fully itemized, it's going to be a completely different player. It's going to be a completely different thing. Look at that. Lu Bu is going to try to jump in. It's going to come from behind. They're trying to break things around. It's not going to work. It's going to have to resurrect. Sueso is still in the mix. Gen.G is going to take him back home. Gen.G is already taken Lu Bu one more time. He's going to poke one. He's going to poke two. And he's going to take two people from Gen.G back to their home. A 2-0 trade for Scarz.
I got goosebumps watching this team fight just now because Autumn has gained a godlike voice spawning right now, and since they're about to finish off this match, well, they do this.
So aggressive, pushing in. They don't care about the players. They're just pushing on the crystal. They keep poking. They take that. And it's going to be Scarz that is going to take the win. Look at them celebrating.
Oh, wow. Look how happy and excited they got after almost 30 minutes of fierce battling. I can say that they're facing a huge deal of pressure when the three high ground towers are being taken down by their enemies. Only a slight mistake made by Gen.G, they managed to grasp that opportunity and turn that into a final victory.
I agree with you. It was just a mistake from Generation Gaming that allowed Scarz to turn things around. If Generation Gaming would have controlled that Tempest Dragon, I believe that we would have been in a completely different story.
Wow.
Congratulations to Scarz on this victory. Generation Gaming need to up their game.
Yeah, I mean, Generation Gaming have some certain places to improve, obviously. So if I really think that if they got another chance in the future battles, they will know that they should make good use of the minion soldiers, the super soldiers.
Yes, like at the end of the day, you have already super minions already in their high ground. The only thing you need to do is just to keep re-aggroing that